What's up, YouTube? It's Xander from Illuminous Gaming coming back at you with another video. Today I'm showing a free full gun trips tight end ebook. I'm not gonna say too much. I have a few running plays and I have a lot of different setups for these passing plays. So let's get into it. And we're gonna start off with 45 quick base running plays here. 45 quick base. If the blocking gets real nice, then it can be really effective. Just want to get to the outside. I don't know what happened there. You know, Madden physics isn't the best, but as you saw there, I got some pretty nice blocking there, and it worked pretty well. Just follow your blocks. There, that was me. That was my bad. It should have gone inside instead of outside, but you know, still a 5-yard gain like that. For our first passing play, we're gonna start off with play action counter go. I'm gonna start off with the most basic and well-known setup: X on the streak, triangle on the flat, and square on an in. This is what it's gonna look like. You're just looking for circle here. Do the play rollout if you have to. Circle, bam, wide open, touchdown. It's as simple as that. Gun trips tight end is definitely a meta, hyper meta. So I suggest you use these plays with as many types of adjustments, because people are gonna get used to the plays that are well known, like that play, this play right here. But let me switch to it, my bad. Like, this play with these adjustments is insanely well known. I respawned the ball just to show y'all how this play can actually, you know, do long distance and stuff. So I'm gonna do it one more time, the same play, just because it's, man, just to show how effective it is. Because yeah, it is well known. And well, what is happening? The buttons won't go away. Alright, let's try this again, because it just kept happening. X on the streak, triangle on a flat, and square on an in. That's what it's gonna look like. You just roll out to the right, and look at that circle, wide open. Big 30-40 yard play just like that. And if you have someone with gunslinger, you can definitely turn up the field, make a move, and that's a one-play touchdown. For our next setup, I'm going to put triangle on a flat, square on an in. X, you want to block him. Put R1 on a streak, and then motion R1 to the right side of the field. And this is what the setup looks like. Yeah, you have no play action, but now you have someone to actually clear out and have a different scheme of blocking. He was open, as you saw. I was just getting pass rush there. Let me do that one more time. Again, triangle on the flat, square on it in, block your tight end, put R1 on the streak, and then motion him to the right side. This is what I block the tight end. There we go. This is what it looks like. Pretty much the same thing, except we're switching up the blocking jobs. And right there, bam, easy play. R1 was obviously wide open there, because, you know, that was terrible defense. But our next setup is to put X on the streak and circle on the streak, and then put triangle on the flat. This is what it looks like. Yeah, it looks a bit weird, but circle can definitely get open right here, like that. You make a play, get down the field, as you saw. Big play like that. Circle and square can definitely get open and get through the zones there. So, really nice play. People won't expect it. So, next is to put X on. Oh wait, let me switch to it. Put X on the streak, circle back on the streak. So, triangle on the flat, but this time put square on it in. This is what it looks like. Circle again can get wide open. Just pass it that. That was a little too outside, but if you have someone with gunslinger, again, you can bullet that pass in there, right there, and you know, big 40-yard play like that. Next setup is to put X on a streak, triangle on a flat, square on an in, and R1 on a out. This is what it looks like. Pretty similar to the first setup, just a little bit different. And as you see, circles wide open. Right, catch that, make it down the, bring it down the field. Big play. Next setup is to put X on the streak, triangle on a hitch, square on an out, and R1 on out. So this is the scheme. This is the setup. Again, it's all just, you know, going around that circle crossing route like that. That time I hit R1 because he was open, but circle was open. So, and for the second to last setup, you're going to want to put triangle on a flat, square on a slant, motion that slant over, put X on a streak and R1 on a swing route to the right, and then hike. This is what it looks like. You have two plays going over the middle, just like that. You can make a play. Big play just like that, and let me do that play again, because if they start getting used to what you're trying to do with this play, this slant right here really does catch them off guard. So when they're following circle, square is wide open, it can have pretty much the same effect as a circle crossing route does. And the last setup for this play is the simplest one of them all, and probably your quick snap one. Just put X on a streak, and that's it. Putting X on a streak really does make this play effective, as you can see, just like that. Big already across the field. I was at the 35 yard line, something like that. Yeah, 35 yard line, and just like that I made it to the other side. It's 20. So for our next play, curl flat, our first setup is going to just put X on an out. This is what it's going to look like. This post and this Texas route by the running back are really effective. They really complement each other, so take advantage. For the next setup, put circle on a hitch and put R1 on an out. This is what it's going to look like. We get rid of that corner, but now, we get rid of that post, but now we keep the corner. Make a move. That's a touchdown right there, but that was bad defense. But still, you can see how that can complement each other. Next setup is to put circle on a drag and put R1 on an in. This is what it's going to look like. This in from the running back and the circle drag. You can only do so much as a user. Right there, it didn't really work too much. X right there, just play him down the field, and another big play just like that. Next setup is to put R1 on a streak, motion him out, put square on a smart routed in route, and put circle on a drag. This is what the setup's going to look like. X and square right there to slow ball it like that, and 10-yard play. It's not your biggest play, but it does catch them off guard sometimes, and usually when the tight end goes on the route, users probably can predict like a corner or in, so they're going to try following that, so the deep dig route can catch them off guard. And for the last setup, just put X on a streak. Oh wait, my bad. Just put X on a streak. X on a streak. There we go. And that can really clear up circle and R1's route pretty nicely. So there you go. For our next play, drive post, I only have one setup for this play, but it does really work well. I'll put X on a streak, square on a streak, triangle on a slant, motion them over, and then put R1 on a swing route. This is what it looks like. This circle post and triangle slant really do help each other, complement each other here. Bam. You can only do so much as a user, like I said, so that really does get open. For our next play, last in our audibles right now, is verticals. First, I like to put triangle on a flat and circle on a streak. This circle route can get wide open sometimes, just like that, And square was open there too. That was again bad defense. I don't know what's going on with this random defense. They're not. Look at this. What is this, bro? I'm just gonna run this real quick. Finally, all right. So they actually put up an actual defense. Verticals. Like I said, put triangle on the flat, circle on the streak. This is what it looks like. Circle and square can get open. Circle. Bam. Just pass lead that up, and be careful with that linebacker there. As you saw, that was a dangerous pass, but high risk, high reward. So next setup, put X on a streak, put square on a comeback, and then motion circle to the right side of the field. This creates a really weird and unique corner route, which can get really open. That was a bad. I got pass rush there, so I couldn't get the ball off. But if you pass lead to the outside, it creates a nice, unique. Let me do it again. A unique corner route. So put X on a streak, square on a comeback. I said square, bro. Come on, game. What you doing? Square on a comeback, and then motion circle over here. And then hike. I don't know why, but oh my god, these are terrible throws, Patrick Mahomes. But you can get the concept. X was supposed to be on the streak there. I messed that up there. But for our next setup, you want to put triangle on a drag, X on a curl, put R1 on just any route, motion him out, and then once he gets out here, put R1 on a drag. This is what the setup's gonna like. The circle Route can really work as a crosser, and then R1 and triangle can get open, obviously, because, you know, double drags. So, next setup is to literally just put R1 on an N, and that's it. This play on its own is really nice. Of course, I get bad time there, but bad pass rush and bad defense there, so I couldn't really do anything there. But next setup, let me pick it. Put R1 on a wheel, circle on a curl, R1 on a hitch, and square on an out. This is what it's gonna look like. A curl flat combo right here. Just, you know. For our next setup, we're gonna put R1 on a wheel, circle on a curl, triangle on a hitch, and square on an out. This is what it's gonna look like. A curl flat type of play. So just, you know, low ball this right here. And he fumbled. That's wonderful. But, you know, those wheel routes are dangerous. So next, block your running back and then put circle on a drag and motion them over. This is what it's gonna look like. This drag can get really nicely open if the user isn't careful. Right there. Bam. I know it's not a lot of yards, but, you know, get your 5 yards when you can. And for our last setup, just put your tight end on a drag. If I can pick it, put your tight end on a drag, and this is what it's going to look like. Simple as that. You see, it's wide open. Make a play. Alright, for our next plays, we're going to start off with inside zone. Like any inside zone, you know, just follow your blocks, and you can make a good 5, 10, even 15-yard play. And sometimes if the user messes up and there's actually good blocking, then you can get really nice big play like this right here. But I'm not going to bore you guys to death with the same running play. So now we're going to switch to RPO zone alert bubble. I really like this zone alert because you can see circle can get wide open. You know, you don't really have to even make a play here. He gets open, you throw it to him, and he has easy 20-yard play. And then, you know, it's an inside zone too, so you can just run it in like this. For the next play, we have play action shot post. Here for the first setup, you want to put triangle on a streak and circle on a slant. This is what it looks like. This can get square open, but I mainly just look for circle here. I'll try seeing if I can get square here. I did not pass lead that up. I'll just do it. But as you can see, let's see. Maybe if we actually put triangle back. Oh, let me pick the play. I always forget this, bro. Put triangle on the streak, circle on the slant. Well, maybe not here. Yeah, circle gets open, obviously. So you catch that just like that. Or rack it and make a play. Next setup, just put triangle on the streak. That's it. Keep circle on this wheel route. You can definitely get open like right there. If that safety didn't move in, that was a really big play. I messed up there, but you guys get the setup. And for the last setup, for play action shot post, put triangle on the streak, circle on the slant, and R1 on the wheel. Square, circle, R1. Those are your main guys here. Right there. R1 can get wide open once that linebacker when it gets into the safety zone. So for our next play, we got inside cross. I only have one setup for this. Put triangle on a streak, X on a curl. You're gonna want to motion circle to the right side of the field and then put them on a comeback. And this is what it looks like. If this works, square, or, you know, X or circle. Bam, make a play. He dropped it, but you can see if you have a fast receiver there, you know, it's not even close. It's not even close. Here, let me do it again. Triangle on the streak, X on the curl, circle, motion him. You have to motion him before you put him on the comeback because it won't work. Let's try this again. Maybe I actually get some time. I got even less time there, but you get the. Hey, 43, 15. Easy. Okay, let's try it one more time. Maybe they actually play the defense I want them to play. And right like that, bam, wide open, one play touchdown, and just like that, you're up. So for the next play, we got double in sail. For this, I have a few setups. First, I like to put triangle on a hitch, X on a flat, and R1 on a wheel. This is what the play is going to look like. Circle should get pretty open here. Yep, just like that. You know, get your 20-25 yards right off the bat. Next setup, put triangle on a streak, square on a smoke screen, and X on a curl. This is what it looks like. Again, circle is your main target here, and if you give him, yeah, circle, you saw right there, was wide open. I just didn't have the time to throw, but you get the idea. Next, put X on a flat, bro, come on, X on a flat, R1 on a wheel, triangle on a streak, and square on a smoke screen. R1 should get open here, but also, you know, like always, your circle route. I should not have thrown that. I was just throwing it there. I don't know why they keep doing 3-man deep, but let me try that again just so you guys believe me. Here we go. This is what it looks like. Also, square will be open too. Square was wide open on the left side of the field, so you can throw to him too. Next setup. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna do that one more time just because I haven't made a completion on it, but I know it's a good play. So I'm going to make you guys a believer out of this. Square wide open, you know, get your few yards just like that. That looked like 1 or 2, but you know you can make a move, get 5 to 10. Next setup, let me pick the play for God's sake. Put square on a smoke screen and triangle on a hitch. This is what it looks like. Basically, you're just relying in that corner out. That was a terrible throw, Patrick Mahomes, but you saw he was open right there. And then for the last setup, put square on a streak and triangle on a drag. This is what it looks like. Always circles your main read, but triangle, it gives you a safe bro, if I can get any pass, like passing time in the pocket, if I can get any time in the pocket, it would be amazing because I could actually show you guys that it's working. It's getting kind of annoying. I get no time in the pocket. Triangle, bam. I'm just going to throw it to him because, you know, he's wide open right there. You know, get your 5-10 yards with that drag. Alright, and then for our last plays, I have only 2 plays. But first, yeah, so one of them is halfback counter. Save this one for last. This run play just because I like to motion over Tyreek Hill onto the right side of the field. While I'm doing this, he creates better blocking, and the motion confuses, you know, the user. I don't know what happened there, but I still got 5-10 yards from a messed up play. So let me do that again from halfback counter. Get motion Tyreek Hill over, and then right when he gets right around the numbers, just call it. Take your pocket, and then bam, take your hole, and then you're good. Get big play out of that. And for our last play, we got play action slot corner. I only have one setup for this, but X on a curl, triangle on a streak, and square on a zig. This is what it looks like. Again, following that corner scheme, circle, wide open. Whoa, what? If you have gunslinger, that's an easy completion. Like, you don't even have to worry about it. Let me try that again. Like, you don't even have to worry about getting picked there if you have gunslinger. Here, let me roll out this time. Maybe that creates a better. No, it doesn't, but you know. You guys saw he was open. He was just a bad throw with a quarterback that doesn't have gunslinger. They should give Patrick Mahomes a gunslinger. I honestly believe it. He can throw a wicked ball, so here, let's try that again. Oh my god, he got stuck. Bam. And even without gunslinger right there, he was open. I just don't know what's going on here. You know, practice mode gets, you know, weird and stuff, but thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope I gave you guys some extra plays to add into your playbook and your scheme of things. So next video we will be doing, well, next Madden ebook video we'll be doing gun bunch offset. I'll be showing you guys all my setups for that. It's a bit larger of a playbook than gun trip side end for me. So until next time, guys, have